You are just itchy all of a sudden, aren't you? Aw. You're okay, babe. Yeah, you're all right. Yeah. $15. I know you're itching. Yeah. I gotta call the vet for you. Yeah. There we go. Do I need this? We'll turn up real bright. Oh. We'll see. Oh, baby. Oh. Why is the sound not going to my headphones? Give me a second. Audio. Here we go. Of course, it's still not working. Oh. Streamlabs, I love you until you don't want to work anymore. Alright, screw this. Speakers. There we go. Holy shit, that's loud. Can you guys hear me? Anyone? Anyone? I know you want to go out. I know. I know. You got an itchy ear. I know. Hey, man. How's it going? Cool. Oh, I know. I know you're itchy. We won't be up here very long. No. You'll be alright. So apparently we're going to see, what was it, 6 games tonight? Something like that? 6? Guess I could check Discord. 10 games. They said we'll see 10 games today. Hey, Sean. Hi. You're just cranky all of a sudden. You were fine until 15 minutes ago when I put my headphones on. I know. Sorry. Dog's not happy. Say hello. Say hello. All right. How is this doing? All right. We could just be mesmerized by this. So how's everybody doing today? Almost at the weekend. We don't have enough people for the chat to be as crazy as it is on the YouTube channel. Wow. What do I think we'll see? More on Ratchet, more on Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon Frozen. I forget what it's called. I don't think we'll see anything on Gran Turismo since it got delayed till next year. We'll probably see something about another game that was updated to PS5, like God of War was, and Days Gone, and Ghost. But I'm trying to think of what else there could be. Maybe an incremental update to Gran Turismo Sport for PS5. I don't know. Although if you play it now, it looks pretty outstanding. So I don't know what else they could really do to GT Sport besides adding ray tracing somehow. Yeah, I work from home right now too. So, aw, my poor dog has crap in her ear, and I try to clean it, and she won't let me do it. But then she shakes her head for an hour and a half. Yeah. And I have eardrops, but I ran out, so I have to go get more. But I couldn't get out of the driveway till this morning because the city plowed me in, and my snowblower wouldn't cut through it. It's been an interesting week. Where'd it go? Right there. And if you're so inclined, you want to talk to us whenever, join our Discord. There's the link. We're usually on there quite a bit, actually. So I'm going to do this. All right. Well, also, I'm sure we'll see something on MLB The Show since the technical test is out right now. I have it. It only lets you play Diamond Dynasty right now, so I'll be honest, I haven't played too much. I think the problem that they're going to have, especially with that game, is it's always looked so brilliant on PS4 already that, and I was kind of warning about going from PS4 to PS5 overall. You're not going to see that generational leap, at least this year for MLB, like we did with PS3 to PS4. I think they're using ray tracing for what I kind of expected, for like reflections in the helmets, for everything that you see in the stadium, and then also I saw a player with glasses yesterday, and you could see reflections off that. So I think they're using the ray tracing for that. But I mean, the game looks like MLB The Show, which is fine. What am I looking forward to? Finding out what the hell they're going to show us. That's what I'm looking forward to. I mean, they apparently have said we're going to see 10 games. Who knows what it's going to be? I mean, you can speculate a little bit just because we know certain things are coming. We know Ratchet and Clank is coming. We know that Gran Turismo, even though it's been delayed now to 2022, we know that's coming. MLB The Show, what did I say? Ratchet, Horizon, Frozen Wastelands, or whatever it's called. Um, I would think we might see one new game, but they also might show, now that the cat's out of the bag, they might show something about the new VR, but I'm almost wondering if it's too early unless it's really far along. um, but 10 games, I mean, that's cool. Even if it's stuff that we already know about, that's cool. Oh, we always like new games, right? I mean, it's sad to hear that they are shutting down Japan Studio. That's a huge problem in my mind. And that's been a fear of mine for a while, is that the leadership for Sony is essentially all Sony Europe right now, and I, things have changed. Things have definitely changed, and it's going to become very Sony Europe centric for how they run the business now. And if that might, I mean, apparently that's one of the things that some people are pointing to for why they're closing Japan Studio down. And even if they weren't the most profitable division in the company, they still made some pretty compelling games. And they made a lot of the games that set PlayStation apart from the other competitors, and I think that's what's really kept them afloat and kept them on the forefront. So losing that, I think, is a huge problem. um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I doubt we're gonna see anything from Japan Studio, though. Honestly, this music is so mesmerizing. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think we're gonna see? I want to hear the craziness. I want to hear the insane ideas. I don't think we're gonna see Ragnarok today. I don't think we're gonna see anything about Ragnarok. So I would almost get that out of your brains. I just don't think we'll see it. It'd be cool, but honestly, with the PS5 upgrade to God of War, the latest God of War, it's funny. I went in to check it out and I played for like an hour. I'm like, oh God, I could start this all over again, couldn't I? Because I haven't finished that game since before it came out. I had it for review pretty early, and I played through the entire thing before it even came out on the market. So it's been a while for me for that game. It's pretty cool to play it in 4K at 60 frames and everything. It's pretty impressive. A new IP? Yeah, I think we could see a new IP. I definitely think that's in the cards. Um, One thing PlayStation can't do is pull an Xbox and only rely on the stuff we know. You know, the Forza Gears Halo mentality. A new getaway game? It could be. I mean, with Sony Europe kind of heading everything up now, you never know. What's up, G Double? God, my poor dog. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. If you would let me clean your ears, but you won't let me. I gotta take you to the vet. Yeah, you let them do it. I'm excited. What I really hope they announce, and they won't, is I really hope they announce that we can put an SSD drive in our PS5. I'm out of space. I was out of space like day one, and you know, everybody always talks about, oh, you could just re-download the game. Well, sure, but um, I play a lot of these. I jump around a lot. You know, I haven't played Dirt 5 for a couple weeks, but I've been thinking about playing it. Luckily, I still have it. Forza Halo Gears. Oh my. I mean, I deleted Destruction All Stars right away. I tried. I played it for probably 3-4 hours. I can't It's funny, the last time we did this, where I did like a live reaction thing and everything for one of these state of plays. Uh-oh. Says the stream disconnected. Oh. I guess the stream disconnected for a few seconds. The last time I did one of these, I tried to put the replay up, and I got copyright dinged for it. So we'll have to see about this. This will be the last one of these, is PS Nation. So when I was on meeting today, I was messing around with the Jaguar, Atari Jaguar. I didn't even play this. I got so obsessed with my Jaguar CD drive because it did not want to load a game today. So I just got really obsessed. Finally got to play one of my 2 copies of Blue Lightning, and then a little bit of Primal Rage, which, man, I'm terrible at that game. I can usually hold my own pretty well in a fighting game, but Primal Rage is just so unique. Oh, here we go. Starting on time. This can't be good. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Can you guys hear this? Can you hear the stream? Oh, that should be cool. Oh. It's low? Hmm.
Marsupial loses way?
How about now?
Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress and hit your goals for things like time trials, flashback levels, and boss fights. I bet Entropy wishes he had that. Even bring your incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%. Oh, and one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your first playthrough or your 100th, there's no better time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
Sorry about that. It was muted.
Welcome
I apologize.
Back, Crash. The gang's all here on today's new edition of State of Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you. First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
It's like a roguelite.
Hey everyone, we at Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal. In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet
This game
and
looks
search
gorgeous.
for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
Huh. Them particles. It's Housemarque, baby.
With the large variety of enemies and the vast number of unique movesets each possess, combat situations prove challenging no matter what the circumstances are. Death is only the beginning. Every time you die and restart, the world will change. The map will be different, enemies will appear in new locations and in differing
Roguelike.
numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt.
That scares me.
Here you can see the use of the lightning alt-fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game.
Wow, this is
You will
gorgeous,
stumble
though.
across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique. Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine, as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
That can't be here.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured.
I really want to play this, but
I can remember
the roguelike
the
stuff
torment,
scares me.
feeling like I was losing my mind. There's no comfort here. No safe space.
Wow.
Exactly as I left it.
They're definitely using some of the next-gen stuff there.
Returnal lands on April 30th, and it's developed by the talented team at Housemarque.
Huh.
Next, let's take a closer look at a high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
This didn't look interesting to me. Dodgeball. I don't know.
Hi,
I mean, I'll
I'm
try
Josh
it.
from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles. Knockout City is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent. A well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier to land a
Honestly,
hit.
this looks like a game made for Nintendo Switch.
Use trick shots to lob a ball over
It
a
still
ledge
might be good,
or hook
though.
it around a corner. Fake a throw
observing.
to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight. Keep your wits about you and outplay your opponent to bring home a win.
That's some Battle Royale stuff there, though.
Let's jump
Circle
into
that
Team
keeps
KO, our
shrinking.
3v3 mode. Teamwork makes the dream work in Knockout City. If your crew is outmatched, a well-coordinated team can still dominate. We're playing in Back Alley Brawl, a new map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this
map.
match is the Sniper
It's a new
Ball,
game.
which locks onto targets from far across the map and wham! You can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into
Hey.
a tube and make a quick getaway or use
I
them
know
to sneak up
all
on your
about
opponents.
Special Ball.
Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate. Or risk it all. Charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion. The team here at Velen has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years. Knockout City is coming out May 21st, and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation. See you soon, brawlers.
I mean, it looks like it could be fun. I don't know. It definitely looks like it could be more fun than Destruction All-Stars. I wish I could figure that game out. It's beautiful, but
Time for something new. Here's your first look at an upcoming PS5 game from the team at Slow Clap.
Slow Clap? Are they gonna go by fighting movie standards where everyone waits until the fight's over until they get into it? You get knocked down, you grow a beard? Okay. I mean, if this is a brawler, I'm interested.
That was the debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year. Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
I've heard of this. I think we got an email on this one. Yeah, Destruction All-Stars is really disappointing to me. Oh, we saw a preview of this before. When they were first, like, doing the PS5, like, previews and everything. This one looked weird.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash. Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultra Void, which has been consuming everything in its path. You play as Ray, a daring Void Runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her homeworld. Ray is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating.
It looks a little Journey-ish,
On the
huh?
clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world. At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement.
With a touch
and
of
Ray has
Splatoon.
everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world. As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow. As you explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat. Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void, wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
It looks nice.
Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun. This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team.
Except
We're
for Bob.
excited to
Screw
bring
that
Solar
guy.
Ash to PS5 and PS4
If he
later
was
this
such a
year.
good coder, we get rid of his ass. It looks interesting to me.
If you're a fan of scary games, this next
I'm not.
one is for you.
I'm not like chomping at the bit to play it though.
When I first found you,
Looks
you
good
were
though.
nothing. You were small, pathetic. But now, you are more. Are you ready?
Oh, was it Friday Night at Freddy's or whatever? I've never played any of the games in this series. I don't know anything about them except for their like horror or something like that. I'm sure. What is this, Five Nights at
Gregory,
Freddy's? Something like
we can
that?
get you out of here. You and me together. They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you. We have to get
It did,
you out.
though. It looked interesting, but I don't know if I'm excited for it yet. But it looks solid.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will.
Oh, lots of ray tracing on the floor.
Burn!
See, these trailers for this game just don't tell me enough about it. For me, I think this game's a pass, but we'll see.
There is more going on here than you realize.
I know you're miserable. I don't know enough about that game to really get excited about
That was a chilling new look
it.
at Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
Yeah. It's
Hi,
crazy
I'm
that they're
Lorne
doing this
Lanning,
for
creative
PS4 as well as
director at
PS5.
Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would come. Do you know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution, as you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckins. We
I think
really
they're still
wanted to
using
bring
Unity
this
for this
world
too,
to life
which
with
is
what we call
interesting.
2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player. This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations. There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save along the way, but they are far more than helpless workers looking to be saved.
There's some really cool
When
physics
used
happening in this game, I will say
you'll
that.
be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside you.
Oh, yeah.
And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once
I mean, this
and
harkens
for
all the way
all.
back to OG PlayStation even.
In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, Possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their
That was some
strengths
cool
and
lighting,
weapons
there's some
against them,
cool
or
physics.
use them to gain access to
I think that
paths
part of it is
still
solid.
ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a
sludge to
little
get
more
power-ups.
thought, patience, and
I
stealth.
don't know about power-ups.
You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands.
Did he say array of
Here
colors?
we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things.
Thing is,
It won't
I'm
be
no
easy.
expert of the
If
series.
being hunted by an
Stuart
army backed
definitely
by a
was.
shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural
mean, I've never
obstacles,
finished a game in
ancient
this
traps,
series.
trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There's a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way. And we can't wait to see what you will do.
The fact that it's still coming to PS4, that worries me a little bit, because I think that could hold it back. I mean, we've seen that before on not just the Xbox side, but every side. And
that was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm.
I don't know.
And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April.
Well, that's cool.
Moving on. It's time to catch up with Kena Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous new adventure we last saw in the June PS5 showcase.
Just got an email about this not too long ago. Somebody was talking about this the other day. I don't know if it was with Ray or something, but I didn't remember it at first. I had to go back and look. Aww. Now this, Sean,
The rot seem quite
this
fond of
shows a ray of
me.
colors.
Are usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Maybe that's what we'll call the new podcast.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy. But that power faded long ago.
Oh, show me gameplay, not cinematics. Okay. That's some cool stuff right there.
Trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain.
Neat.
It's okay. You have to go now.
This land can be big, but you cannot stay here, Spirit. You must move on.
I brainstormed an idea for the name a while back, and I was just kind of using that as a placeholder, but more and more it seems like that's where we're going to go. I don't know. We've had a few suggestions, but nothing really grabbed me yet. This game looks a lot more interesting to me than the first time they showed it. This looks a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm interested.
The spirit guide is a lonely one.
Now let's settle in for a stylish new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person shooter developed by
This
the team
game
at
does not
Arcane.
interest me at all.
At
all.
You'll never, ever break this loop.
There's no never here.
I don't like time shifting in games.
And the rest of these maniacs.
Bring it, baby.
It even bothered me in, what was that, Ratchet and Clank Kraken Time? I think it was called? The time shifting even bothered me in that.
Visionaries are ready to dance.
I just don't like time shifting. Plus, now it's being made by Xbox developers, so... too much glitter here. We need to see a lot more real gameplay for everything. We've seen some cool stuff, but it's too much of the cinematic-ishy stuff too. I just don't. This game just does nothing for me. It's like all style and no content so far, in my opinion. Yeah, like the style of it and the visual, it's very visually appealing. But gameplay-wise,
You're done! Somebody's feeling feisty.
and yeah, it looks cool when you're lifting somebody up and you're shooting them in the air, but is that really going to happen a lot? You know, and if it happens too much, then it just gets boring.
Where you been hiding? Boy, do I got a bone to pick with you.
Let's do it again tomorrow.
I think so far, that Kena game is the best one that we've seen so far, in my opinion. I think that looks really solid.
And so is Ramblin' Frank.
Abe looks solid too, but
you motherfuckers are next.
I'm sure I'll play it, but I doubt if I'll finish it. But this game, nah. And I really like Arcane Studios, but this
Before we leave,
just not doing it for
how
me.
about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
2020's most celebrated games. Fortnite. You getting some more Fortnite, bro? Oh, here's the new content for Final Fantasy VII Remaster, huh? Or remake.
Give me a break.
Jesse!
Okay.
Barrett!
Where you been?
Tifa! Help me!
Cool.
Let's push it past the red line. Now it's my turn.
I really need to get back to this game.
Got too little
Yeah,
fun,
boy,
boy.
game never did it for me.
A touching reunion.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Are we keeping the nation at the end of the name? Probably not. I don't know.
My name is
The name I came up with doesn't
Materia
have nation
Hunter
at the
and
end of
Elite
it.
Special Forces operative for the new Wutai government.
I mean, I already
Prove
kept it
to
for
our
my other
common
channel, my
enemy
Retro Nation
that
channel on
Wutai is not
YouTube.
to be trifled with.
But
Members
I
of
never
Avalanche, we got this.
intended for that to be anything besides just something
there
fun
you
for
are.
me.
Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe.
Where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay, though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool. Should we say hi?
It's funny, Trunk Monkey, because I don't play that series at
After what
all
they've
either.
done, you gotta assume Shinra's on
But
the
I
tail.
am enjoying this game. I just haven't played it for a while. But what I played, I really did enjoy.
We gotta help.
But I agree. Like, I don't get into it like a lot of people do. If this is how they're gonna end it, though,
No freaking way!
Boss!
Does anybody know if they did like any patch
You guys should probably get moving.
for this game for PS5?
Whatever it is
specifically?
they're
I
planning,
don't think they did.
you're
Did they?
better off out of it.
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, they do.
might do something on its
but
own,
I'm not your sister.
Really backward compatibility.
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
Intergrade.
Now.
Alright, we
Let
come
the
up with new
hunt
name.
begin.
Intergrade. June 10th. A couple months away.
Get down
Only
here, Merc.
3.5 months away. on here, weirdo? Ah, cool. So they are doing an update. Neat. You would think so. They're using Unreal Engine, so that's cool. I wonder if that's going to affect the original release too. If that's the case, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until they patch it to get back into it. Yeah, that's cool. Looks nice. Probably a better frame rate too. Oh, better fog effects. That's nice. Aw. Alright, better lighting. Cool. Well, that's really neat that they're doing this update for PS5. I like that. Okay. Better frame rate. Better loading times if you put it on the SSD, where you don't have any space. Alright. Resume feature, okay. Photo mode, alright. Standard, but okay. This is a lot of Unreal Engine stuff right here. But it's cool.
Wait, what? You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know if that's a big ta-da moment, but upgrade for free. Okay, cool. Save data comes over. Okay. Neat.
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, coming to the PS5 console later this year. And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021.
Just one more thing?
See you next time.
Really? That was it? Alright. Well, that Kina game looks, out of everything we saw, I think that one looks the most appealing to me. That looked really fun. That looked really solid. I mean, Oddworld looks really good, but it doesn't look like something I want to play. All the new physics and the new lighting and everything else look really good. I just wonder if it's going to be held back because of PS4. Yeah, that Kina game looks really good, though. Deathloop I could care less about. Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't know anything about it. I've tried to look it up, and I just don't know. So, well, thanks for hanging out, folks. You know, probably talk about this a little bit on the next podcast, which would probably be next week, I would assume. And then we'll move on from there. So, that's the one thing about Final Fantasy VII Remake. I agree with you. It should have been finished, but I think it was just taking them so long. But they decided to release it in I think, what is it, in half or in quarters? Oh gosh. Hang on a second. The thing is, I don't know if they should be charging for it, you know. There we go. So yeah, it is what it is, but maybe they're saving stuff for E3. Do you think E3 is going to happen this year? And if E3 happens, do you think Sony will be there? Quite frankly, I don't. mean, if E3 happens, they'll probably do something on their own. I don't see Sony going back to E3 ever. Especially with all their leadership being out of Europe now. So, we'll see what happens. But thanks for hanging out, folks. Get on your PS5s and have some fun. If you don't have a PS5, find one. They're getting out there. They're showing up more and more, it looks like. And then if you guys want to buy me a Series X, that'd be great. But take it easy. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. I put the Discord invite in the chat before, but if you want to join us on Discord, please do. All the staff are there. I'm on there usually most days. But if you want to come by and chat, do so. Join the Discord. All right. I'm out of here. Thanks, everyone. It's great talking to y'all. Oh, and don't forget, because I forgot to put it on the last podcast, manscaped.com. And use promo code, what is it? Torgo Hype. And you get free shipping, and then you get 10% off, 20% off, something like that? Gosh, I have to figure that stuff out. We'll put it in the next podcast, I promise. But don't forget. Thanks very much. Talk